Sorry y'all missed the first game where Team 1 absolutely wiped Team 2 in a 5-1 ending score. Yes, you're good to start watching. Alright, we have the stream up. We are about to watch Teams 3 and 4 go up against each other as part of the bracket as well. The winners of 3 versus 4 will go up against Team 1 or Team 5, whichever one wins, or whoever gets a bye. We're going to see when that time happens. We have an odd number of teams. The password was Pod Omega. Pod Omega, that's what I have. Go ahead and have them start at any time. I'm putting play on mine as we speak in order to start this sucker up.
Are you serious?
All right, you're looking at Amy, Hunter, and Riley with the Drakkar, Dubu goalie, and Era forward. We might be seeing a lot of eliminations happening, a lot of KOs off the map. That Juno is going to be one heck of a problem for the Dubu, though. If any character in the goalie zone is abused by Juno, it is Dubu. I do not see that being fun at all for them. But yeah, we got the puck spawning at the top. Really not going invisible to start. We've got 2 goalies here almost. The Juno is staying back and helping out the Dubu. It might be a little bit of a distraction though. That ult coming out makes it almost impossible for anything to get through. Puck wasn't coming that way anyway. We've got it hitting back, and we have a goal for blue side. Riley with the sneak in between all 3 of them there. With the emote and everything. Yes, spin around. Get those emotes out! Looks like he went invisible that time. Good stuff, good stuff. One heck of a goalie presence, getting it as far up as possible. Oh, the enemy Dubu, the red team, is looking like they're keeping it out no matter what. All 3 of them are right on that puck. I don't know how another goal is going to happen if they keep that up. They are playing very safe and protective of that goal. They have 3 times as many opportunities as the blue team to get that puck moving. So we might not see a goal for quite a bit here if they continue playing safe. I also don't see red team getting a goal off of that here anytime soon if they continue playing that safe, but it does not matter. Drakkar gets the bottom side opening. They should ban guns from Omega Strikers. That's why he's winning. He's got too much range, too much superiority, but what's his excuse against Estelle? Spawning on the bottom this time. Immediate aggression from both sides, trying to get people off of the map. No KOs yet for either team, which is a little bit surprising with the Drakkar. Drakkar is one of the masters of getting people off the map. If the Juno was playing a little bit more aggressive on Bluish Chimp here, we might see some goals for red side, because it is really hard to contest with those blobs if you yourself are in the goal still. Got some power orbs spawning. Still not managing to get it past in that red side goal. They have 3 people all stacked up in there. Ult comes out from the Dubu. Another primary from Estelle, sniping away the Era. Does not matter. Era heals all that health back up with a power orb. We got ults down from the Juno and the Era. Really heavily contested. Nice stopping the puck there. That almost snuck past him. Oh, no, and we got an ult. Animation locked and stuck with a little tiny opening there from the Dubu ult. That's really unlucky. But yeah, 2-1, you do need to win by 2 in this game. So we may see this go a bit here until someone gets that threshold of winning by 2, just like in tennis. Got Power Orb in the bottom. I'm going to go for it. Blob down there as well. Estelle used her ult. She won't have that to try and get it back out. You got some safe players on that side. A nice Dubu primary. That was beaming on its way to the blue goal. But it doesn't matter. They still managed to react to it. And another goal. A triple for Riley on Drakkar. That is insane. Actually, he's already max level, as you can see with the little Omega symbol. He's made it to level 10. He has twice as much experience as the kanji charactered one, and quite a bit more experience than the others, if anyone knows what that means. Depending on what trainings he goes in this game, which work like runes in League of Legends or specific buffs that you can tailor for every individual game, he is maxed out and may even get special abilities off of that. He may get movement speed, he may get even more size for being able to hit the puck, reduce cooldowns. There's a bunch of things that you could make use of that, especially since he has a level lead on the entire enemy team. They may be able to... It looks like they're not going to try and play defensively and hold their 2-point lead for the next minute. It looks like they are just going to try and end it with a 5-1 or 5-2 maybe, if they can get another goal past the blue Dubu. Double Dubu is really hard to try and get past, though, so I don't blame either team for not having more goals on the board. It is intensely difficult to get past him. He's the biggest goalie in the game, I'm pretty sure, and has the most creations, but it doesn't matter. The Dubu actually leaves his goal in favor of getting a puck in. And he is also max level. He might be more useful on the front lines than back here. It's going to spawn bottom. Everyone's out of the red goal. They have completely reshaped their strategy to full blitzkrieg the blue team here. But that sneak, that was really unlucky. They both struck it before it actually made it past them. The moment it started going by, it was both on cooldown, and Estelle was too far away in order to make that go back away. That is definitely the risk and reward there of having all three of your players pass the middle line in order to try and get as much pressure as possible. It is what they need to do, though, in the time when they were already down by 2 points. I don't know if I would have done it against 3-2, with it still being not enough to go into overtime and end. If they can hold it out for 15 seconds, the 4-2 is a good enough score for blue to win. So they are keeping it super aggressive on that side, bouncing off of both sides. That's stalling a lot of time. Not even an overtime win. A penta for Riley. That is insane. That is crazy good. But yeah, he's played enough in order to get enough coins in order to buy this new character with the Penta, MVP, Riley. No surprise there. 29 shots and 5 goals. We have 31 saves on Hunter on the bluish chimp, the Dubu on the blue side. That's also insane that they have that many. If I take a look, the goalie on the red team was actually the one to take the most shots. It does look like Team 3 is red?
Team 3, right?
Is Team 3 red or is Team 4 red?
Who won? Team 4?
Team 3 won. Team 4 will be out of the tournament. They won. What's that? Okay. So we are just waiting for Team 5 to finish their warm-up game. Because Team 1 did better than Team 3 in the first round, Team 1 will get a bye and can continue doing warm-ups. Because they won 5-1, Team 3 won 5-2. Not quite as decisive. Team 3 and Team 5 will go up against each other in order to see if Team 5 can potentially make it into the final spot, or if Riley can still get another penta and just completely wipe the board.
You want to use the same code?
Use the same code, just spot Omega.
Is there like a loser bracket?
So I was hoping to get a loser's bracket. Team 2 already left. If you want to stay and play, by all means, absolutely do. We'll probably be playing Omega Strikers all day. There's probably going to be a lot of warm-ups. If you guys want to warm up against Team 1, there isn't going to be any more brackets because Team 2 just left the moment they lost. Yeah, they didn't stick around to see if there was going to be enough time or enough room for a consolation bracket. Worst case scenario, I hope to be doing this on a regular basis. So there will be more opportunities for Omega Strikers to happen. I'll see if there's prize support for future ones. Worst case scenario.
Apex tournament.
What's that?
Apex Legends tournament.
Apex Legends. One of our other classmates might actually be doing an Apex Legends tournament. Dustin is doing an Apex. Yeah, Dustin from our class is going to be doing an Apex Legends tournament. I'm hoping at some point to do a chess tournament as well. And if I can try and rent a DDR setup, Dance Dance Revolution tournament would be really fun as well.
We can all just go to the friggin'.
I'm assuming I have a theory that OBS works in the booth now, if you want to switch over or not.
Possibly. So I might just keep it here. This works pretty fine for me. And we only have 2 or 3 more games to go, depending. But I'll probably make use of that in the future. Thank you, though. But yeah, we are looking at Team 3-1. We're going to have Team 3 and 5 go up against each other here soon. Team 5 is still in a warm-up. I believe that was already stated. But yeah, we are looking good. I'm wondering if we see... I know a few people have played quite a bit on Riley's team. Riley has the Drakar. Amy with the kanji characters. You can't read it. I don't know what it says. It might just say Amy. But I know she has Amy, the character. If anyone knows anything about this newer character in the roster, she's not as hard as, say, Rune, who has to keep track of 2 positions at all times. He does a lot of teleportation. She has a lot of abilities that might actually be more detrimental to her team. So if someone pulls out the Amy, it may be another high-risk, high-reward situation, because if you mistime anything on this character, it will actually just shoot the puck right back towards your own goal. I don't know if they will take a chance on that. I saw that she was pretty strong on the Era, just fine. Era is very useful no matter what. And Dubu is also just a very reliable goalie. Biggest one in the game. The highest number of creations and the biggest creations at that, just to create walls around goal and call it a day. I'm not sure if anyone owns... I saw the Juno. I saw Juno on a couple people. Juno is really good as long as they're playing super aggressive. Teams 3 and 5 are next. Team 1 gets a bye because they won harder than Team 3 did.
Team 5 actually started the game, but we're okay on time. It's 2:40. So, I don't know if you can leave games. Are you able to leave games in this game, or no?
You would have to close the game entirely, which I think you can do. If you,
Do you want to do that? We're still good on
just force
time.
them to close.
Okay.
Yeah, just force them to close the game. I think they'll be fine with it. Just task manager it. Just literally close it. And end task. Shut it down. Shut it down. But yeah, if anyone knows anything about League of Legends, this game was actually created by ex-League of Legends employees and developers. So there is a lot of similarities in terms of the breakdown of people's abilities and the way things move. There is a MOBA. There's MOBA, there's controller, and then there's just WASD for controls for this game. So it literally encompasses all types of gamers minus mobile. I'm pretty sure that there will be a mobile version of the Meta Strikers at some point, because this just seems like a mobile game on Steam anyway. I don't see why they would not try and branch into that. They are a pretty small company as of yet, though. The game's only existed for a few months. Let me get rid of the band preference. It's obviously not going to do anything when I'm just spectating. Yeah, let's take a look at... I'm gonna take a look at chat and see if anyone's been saying anything. Jay Parker, yes. The one and only. He who worked on Cyberpunk, a role-playing game. I'm gonna try and get sound working too, because it looks like everything for the computer itself is not producing sound. I can't hear anything. Let me... Aha. Yes. Let's see if that works. There we go. Let me lower the volume on this master volume. 10. That's pretty loud. But yeah, it See the lobby code's about to be entered by Team 5 in order to join up with Team 3 in their game. I'm sorry to Team 1 for how long you guys have been waiting and the fact that it's been but you guys even get a bye here because you guys won better. Yeah, you guys are finalists. We do have Team 1 confirmed for finals. Team 5 versus Team 3. Whoever wins that will go to finals against them. Whoever wins will have their choice between a $10 Roblox card or a $10 Steam gift card sent by me in Steam itself. This game does require Steam, so I know everybody at least has a Steam account in order to receive said compensation.
They're now getting into a game.
They're getting into the game? Awesome. Let me join as spectator. Let me see if I can watch the champ selection. Thank you.
The code is still Pod Omega.
Awesome.
Team 4 was told they're
Do. Let me make sure my stuff is correct. Pod Omega, no caps, right?
No caps.
Awesome.
They're choosing their characters right now.
It's taking forever for my stuff to connect to this game. I don't know why. Looks like there might be a little bit of a delay on the game.
They're playing right now.
I'm trying to get into it. I don't know if it automatically gives me a delay when I'm spectating.
Has it been working fine this whole time?
It worked fine for the previous game.
Yeah, they're in a game right now. So.
Pod Omega
Pod
was it?
Omega.
Yeah.
No caps, no spaces.
That's what I put in here.
OMEG Omega.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Pod
No, it's not
Omega.
working.
I'm not sure why it's not working either. Let me join a different queue. And then go back into invite only. Join a spectator. Boom. Yeah, I don't know why
Could you
it's not
have
connecting.
accidentally made a typo?
I have put it in a couple times.
Could it be someone else's spectating?
I don't think there's a.
Spectator?
I don't think there's a limit on how many people can spectate a game. I'm just gonna restart the game. I don't know why it's not letting me into it in order to see. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me watch the game. Yeah, it's still not letting me in.
They want to know if the finals will be like best of 3 or best of 5.
It's not even 3 p.m., right?
It is
Hey, are you streaming right now?
2:50.
I'm trying to.
It's 2:50, so about 40 minutes.
We could probably do best of 3 for the last one.
When we get to finals, just
It's
kind of
literally
check it
working
out
on
and see
the
what time
TV.
it is. Type
Yeah.
Of thing.
What's that?
I was just on the TV. You're streaming right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the. Well, I am streaming right now.
Oh.
I'm just trying to actually spectate the game, but it won't let me in to spectate it for some
Oh.
reason. I don't know why. I even closed out Omega Strikers and reopened it, and it's not letting me watch this game. I'm probably not going to be able to stream it until I get to finals because
I use the
this is
pay to
really
win
not working.
character.
There's no such thing as a pay to win character.
No, I use the pay to win character.
There is literally not such thing. If you are going to spout that, please leave.
I use the slime woman, the pay to win.
Juno is not pay to win. Juno is like really annoying, but she's not pay to win. Alright, I'm gonna close this out again. I'm gonna make sure that there's no thing going on with it because I don't know why it's... Yeah, let me end task on Steam entirely and open it back up.
My ult literally drags it in.
Yeah, let me open Steam back up again. I'm gonna make him play again at this rate. I'm gonna make him play this match over. So they finished the game. I don't know how. That was very quick. I'm gonna go get the results from it real quick. I am going to be stepping away for a second.
Team 3 won 5-2 against Team 3. Wait. Team 3 won 5-2 against Team 5.
Okay, so in the finals we have Team 1 versus Team 3. Yeah, I was not able to spectate at all during that game. I want it to be best of 3, not best of 5, because games could last 15 minutes.
Do you want to do a different code and see if that works?
Have the same people like start have the same. Yeah, let's try a different code. Let's do Pod Alpha instead of Pod Omega with specifically Team 1 and Team 5.
Team 1 to 5. Okay.
Actually, you know what? No, do Pod Delta. Pod Delta.
Why
2D,
Team 1 and Team 5?
because Pod Alpha and Pod Omega, because they were used, they might be.
Why
That's
Team 1
it.
and 5 though?
What's that?
Why Team 1 and 5? Finals is 1.
Oh, sorry. 1 and 3. Teams 1 and 3 are
Just for a test. See if you can
Well,
get in.
I'm gonna try and see if it works because I restarted Steam entirely. I ended task. I think it might work if I just join it as normal. Worst case scenario, I can have them close out of their Steam in order to make sure I can actually stream this 15 more
If you're able to get in, we can just have one team just win to end the game. Because we tried closing out
Yeah.
and it just brings it back into the same game.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't. Like, it makes you reconnect. That's good to know. I did not know that. I'm sorry. Pod Delta. Pod Delta is one we haven't used yet. So yeah, Team 3 beat Team 5, 5-2. Same as their first round. Did Riley get a penta again? Did Riley get a penta again in that one? I'm not sure. I'll ask him the nitty gritty results once that happens. Awesome. Okay, spectating is working. I'm watching you guys officially. We are looking at the Luna from Team 1's side. Luna, X, and Dubu. That is 2 purchased characters for each team, plus a Dubu for goalie. That X is likely going to play super duper aggressive, as is the Luna. But it's a Luna forward instead of Luna goalie, so they might actually be lacking in some of the offensive department, especially if Drakara is invisible. They will not be able to properly aim for him, most likely. Nice. They're cutting people off with the circle from the era. They're stunning people. They're all on top of the goal. Oh, nice. He puts it towards the side, uses the wall to deflect it towards the enemy goal without hitting it at an enemy player. We're looking at a pretty strong presence with the X. The X is not on somebody. That's a bit scary. They still managed to get it away from the X. That's pretty impressive. The Dubu ult comes out from the red team. X swinging people away from him. Riley at half health here, looking a little bit suspicious. But Mason goes in and sneaks it. That was pretty impressive, actually. He saw that calculated for like 5 seconds ahead. I'm pretty proud of him for that. Seth playing really safe. Luna getting it in with just one ability. Everyone animation locked. Every single person on the blue team was locked in an animation. Era in her ultimate ability, her R. Dubu with the rolling pin. And it looked like Jakar was using one of his simple abilities as well. Nice comeback from Riley. Looks like we used the X's circular ability where he swings his arms against him. It actually pushed it up towards the red side. Looking at it, spawning in top. Luna ult comes out, does nothing to the puck. Looking at an X being kept out of the fight by Era R. Dubu ult comes out from blue side. And we have Drakkar fully competing for influence on that puck. Double Dubu threat. Another Era orb coming out to push this X away. It almost pushed X right into the puck previously, but it looks like X was able to just strike it right past the blind spot of Dubu here, since he was more towards the bottom to begin. Dubu is one of the slower moving goalies in this game, with very simple directions on his abilities. That Luna ult almost got it in, but Dubu was in the right spot. X with the lucky sneak pass. 4-1 red team. This is going extremely quickly. Good thing this will be a best of 3. Match point for red team. That Luna ult is really beginning to sneak things past here. Just barely got hit by the retracting wall. Good stuff. Dubu ult comes out, influencing the puck without having to leave goal. Always a good habit. Oh, we have someone with no stagger in their bar, but they did pick up an orb. 2 people dead. Well, no, 2 people dead, 1 for each team. Goalie's back. Era's back. Back with even footing on both sides, but the Luna sneaks it in again with a primary ability. Very clean on Mason. I suspected as much. MVP for that many rockets being shot out. That was a pretty clean game from red side. Team 1. They got a bye in the second round because they had won 5-1 earlier on in the tournament. But yeah, Luna being played as a forward. I didn't check and see if the trainings on Luna involved eject button. Eject button lets you come back after you go flying. I ended up seeing that. It was perfect. Just pod delta again.
Pod Delta.
Pod delta. Join as spectator. But yeah, I will be ready since I am searching for the game right now. I wonder if they're going to change anything about their compositions. I wonder if we're going to see Amy try Amy now that they're down 1 and take a high risk, high reward scenario.
Might have to restart your stream again because they're in a game.
They're just in a game?
Yeah, they're in a game.
Okay.
Because I guess spectator's not working for you.
Okay. Have them just end that game without like any contest because I need to be able to see these ones. We're gonna use a different code than Pod Delta. Using a different code fixed the issue. I'm sorry that game is null, guys. I'm not streaming it. It's not letting me in. That first game was fine. The second game wouldn't let me in. So you guys are 1-0 against Team 3. Yeah. So whenever I use the same password again, it ends up acting like I can't join it.
What code do you want to use?
Pod Gamma. GAMMA. Yeah, my spectator's waiting for the password Pod Gamma for good. I don't know why the spectator stuff does that. You'd think that once the game ends, the password would be free to use, but it lets them use it. Doesn't let me spectate it. It's really weird.
Casting sounds awesome.
Thank you. I know what that. I'm kidding, no. But yeah, I'm trying to.
What you say? I know that.
Yeah. See, what protects me from feeling my failure is ego. It's a defense mechanism. I already used it, so it should just connect you guys to me once. Yep, it's registering that there are 6 players, and it's gonna get me in. Perfect. This one will count, guys. Sorry about that. We might just see the same exact characters as last time. Unless if we get to see a different goalie from Mason. No, so from Seth, sorry. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a mirror match of the exact same thing of before. Era Dubu Jakar versus Dubu X Luna. Luna forward. This may pose an issue for the Luna though. This the side streets, the center stage thing in the middle, not side streets. Side streets doesn't exist anymore. Shoot, we already have a knock off the edge here. Jakar might be able to stall it. Dubu stalled it enough. We have Era back on the board, back into making a difference. We do have low health, low stagger bar on Riley, though. I'm seeing a future where that happens right there. Yep, they both teamed up, had to use both abilities on it, so they have less ability to control the core now, but it might not matter since it is 3v2 in that moment. We do have Jakar back on the map. Does not matter. Got the sneak around despite the stun on the puck here from the Luna again. I didn't even get to see what ability that was. That was so clean. She wasn't on it though, so I can only assume maybe Rocket or like that right there that she just cast. That Luna ult is just going to bounce it off the top and bottom. That XL is going to send it back at their own goal because of center stage. Like I said, the center stage is going to create a lot more of a dynamic game for red team. They are going to have to be affected by that a little bit more than the movement speed based team that blue is, but they are 2-0, so it might not make a difference here in the grand scheme of things. This is the second game in the finals, best of 3, 1 for red team so far for team 1. Looking at a bunch of bounces off center stage here. Minimize hits the X and the Dubu. We have ult up, double KO for Riley. One ability for each of them. Sneaks it in past the Dubu. That's what I call ability efficiency. It does suck that Era had to take the blow for it, but it meant a goal for blue team. Now this is not going to go into overtime if it stays 2-1. Looking at another KO for Riley, playing Jakar like a Jakar plays. Getting it past the Luna maybe? No, hits off center stage. Times the strike perfectly to override the Luna and the Dubu, keeping both of them in the goal after creating a person advantage. We are looking at higher levels on average on the red team with a 5 and 6 for forwards. Another KO, snuck him off the edge there. X will no longer provide... this is technically a double goalie matchup against the red side here. Oh, nice stun. Nice stun. Still keeping pressure on blue side. That's red coming over. X might be able to get it through. Luna ult just barely snuck it past the Luna ult. That would have been very scary to see. X getting the arrow off the edge. We have a person advantage for red side. Will Riley just focus on the core? Will he try to make the advantage go away? No, we're looking at still an advantage. The era is down again. Double KO sneaks it past a Drakkar. Drakkar with no goalie skills whatsoever. X shooting it in from his own side of the court. Center stage does not matter. Looking at Omega level on the Drakkar, though, should be really fun. Just like last time, Luna ult works against them. Getting a lot of confusion happening towards the top. That orb might be able to kill the X. No, it was not. Looking at X holding all three of them off towards the top. Drakkar taking a little bit of a safer positioning here. Just outside of blue goal. Snuck it in. The Dubu was animation locked, it looks like. Almost on his way to try and stun that puck on the way in. It's the emote. But yeah, an even neck and neck 3-3. We might see this go to 3 games here. Very close to getting in. Retractable wall, too slow for the red team. Going over the power orb for the X. He is very close to Omega level. That will be very scary once he hits that. Center stage almost worked to Blue's advantage, but they did manage to sneak it right past it in the benefit of the red side. That Luna ult does not connect with the core. Bounced it towards the bottom, doubling up on this Dubu. We may see it sneak past. Nope, Dubu ults, gets himself safe. Bounces off of center stage. X wastes to circle around. Drakkar might be able to assassinate the Luna. I can see it in his eyes right now. Does not matter. Luna focuses hardcore and gets it past the Dubu. 4-3, red side. 1 minute and 3 seconds left. If it stays 4-3, they will go into overtime. But even if it is just one more shot in for the red team, it will result in the finals going to them. Will they be able to even it up? That was very scary. Bounces off the uneven wall. Dubu ult comes out in order to try and keep himself safe, recuperate. 5th goal comes from sneak peeks. That's Brady. X with the clutch. That is a 2-0 finals win for Team 1. Congratulations to Brady, Mason, and Seth. Absolutely insane. Crazy. 21 shots on goal and 20 shots on goal, respectively. MVP goes to Luna for the KOs, racking up at 5. Absolutely boosted. It's pretty sick. Go ahead and bring me Team 1. I'm going to pull up a couple chairs. I'm going to interview them. Team 1. Professor Libby, I am going to need the prize support.
Alright. Tell me I'm not a professional gamer right now.
Oh,
That, it technically counts as professional gamer if you make anything. Go ahead and grab a third chair.
grab a seat.
Set up behind me.
As the team captain of this team
You're
and
I'm the captain.
the guy that scored most of the goals,
I'm going to make this
me,
the very frontmost thing.
I use you.
I'm
Are you the
amazing.
3 that just won the
I'm
tournament?
a shield.
I'm perfect.
I'm a shield. Put me in front of a gentleman.
Turn this way so we can see you.
Everybody pick your nose for one shot. All right, guys. I only have 2 of you in here. Come on closer in, Seth. And so, I don't know if you know this. Seth plays Magic the Gathering. He even has the Tarkir tattoo. The second best set from Magic the Gathering. Second best.
Second best.
Second best. Or first best. First best. Your opinion matters more than mine right now. Because you're a winner. You guys won. You guys took first place.
Go.
So,
the years of practice,
pulling
the constant dedication.
the Luna forward. Luna forward, not goalie.
Oh yeah.
That was exotic. That was
awesome.
actually really impressive.
You see me charge? You see those kills?
I saw you
Got
get
5
MVP
kills
for
in the
I think
final game.
every single game.
Every
you
game.
guys played.
Every game
Drake
I
played
played.
That was
really
insane.
well, too.
I feel like I owe you guys an apology that I didn't get to stream the first game that you guys won 5-2.
First game was beautiful
5-1.
too.
But the only
really
thing I
come
can say to
into
try
our
and
own.
cope with it is that maybe that was a warm up. Maybe there was some shakiness. Maybe it was God's grace.
I played a,
that
we
we
played a
didn't
little
see
bit
you
beforehand,
guys
too.
Hey, they didn't want me on
almost at
goalie,
your full
but
potential.
hey,
Oh, yeah.
they
You
doubted
sure
me.
did
We didn't
goal
believe in
lead.
him.
They doubted me.
So something I noticed is you guys actually didn't play like really up on the enemy goalie that much, but you didn't need to because Luna's range
Is incredible.
is just
you
the
saw my
entire map,
snipes, didn't
especially
you?
if she's like sort of forward.
Yeah.
And the X just was you can't get past you. So usually what I see from a Luna and an X is they just try to kill the goalie ASAP. But what happens is cores will sneak past them and then it's a 2v1 on the goalie despite the fact that the enemy goalie's dead. So you guys managed to play the perfect balance of safe and aggressive.
I'm honestly surprised they didn't
all
kill
three
us
games.
at least once.
So
every
like
round.
first analysis,
They did.
Our main
Well,
our
to
main
be honest,
roster
more
went
like
was
twice.
Kill us
our,
4
our
games.
main roster went was what was our main roster? It was
Dubu. I was the jetpack girl.
and
Bombs.
Juliet. I was Juliet.
Juliet.
But then a little bit beforehand, we played a few, and we started noticing that X was kind of annoying and really bullying.
Yeah.
So we kind of, from my own experience, crowd control is way worse than actually winning.
Yep. So here was our general plan. We had Dubu, which was a really, really strong defensive character. We had my character, which was an awesome mid laner, could really snipe, had lots of momentum and push potential. And then we had him just for going against that goalie for brawling.
Taking
We were
their
just
lunch
gonna
money.
try to get advantage number-wise, and then go and harass goalie. I could snipe goal. I had a lot of momentum. I could go push back if I was playing middle. So we just had a lot of options for gameplay and a really strong defense. So all around, I think that's what led us to winning.
Y'all had big characters, minus a Luna. I'm pretty sure Luna has the smallest box in the
balanced.
game, but it doesn't matter because you literally go 50 miles an hour on a slow day.
Speeding.
My
Did you run eject button at all in any of those games?
No,
my
not a single game.
You don't
I
even
played,
need to because you're not playing goalie, so you can focus on having a training that
Yeah, I
actually
went
makes you
on-
do more damage.
my
and makes you
perk
move
page was literally called taking lunch money.
Yeah,
taking lunch money.
I went for double projectile speed, so I could literally just
Shoot it.
and come back with my ejectiles way faster. Basically, my goal was just to keep objectives, keep going for those fast range, middle of the map hits, so they're safe. We can always fall back if it fails. And then I had a lot of kill with my space. If you saw that.
Yes.
Well, against the map, it just assumed in instant kill like 1 or 2 people, and then from that we just had advantage to go take.
Speaking of instant kill, see, what our original plan was actually just to abuse the crowd control that we have. We were actually thinking of just like a displacement setup at first. Here, I would just probably roll into them and then just shove them into the wall, and then we just start forwarding them immediately, all three.
Right.
I do have
But
to
we
give,
never had that opportunity because most of the time they both just got knocked in one run.
yeah,
one swing.
and that's where I have to give
the mic?
credit to the Dracar, Riley.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think halfway
exactly.
through they started thinking of a plan to just get us out of the game and just.
Yep.
I think of props to him for that. That
The
was
second
awesome.
game was played nothing like the first one. If they actually brought it to a third one, that Dracar was assassinating.
Yeah, I
The-
soon
the Drakkar
realized. I
was
soon
a
realized he was
menace.
trying to get me. He wasn't going for the core. He was going for me. So I kind of just adapted to that.
But good on you guys for ending it before it could actually take off
Yeah,
or
no,
get into
I don't want
momentum.
anything to happen.
And for that, you guys end up taking first place.
Yeah, I think their team was the second scariest out of all of them.
Second scariest. Who do you think was scariest?
Well, us. We're the scariest.
Oh, you're the scary. You thought theirs was the second scare. Of course. From the beginning.
Oh yeah, we were spotting them out.
Team number
and
one.
that's a victory for Team Madman. Let's go.
The Madman.
So,
That's our
you
name.
madmen.
The Madman.
Roblox card or Steam?
Steam.
Steam. Roblox card or Steam?
Roblox card, baby.
Getting the Roblox card. Roblox card or Steam?
Roblox Carter's team.
Which one?
What?
Super Salad? The Super Salad!
He's selling it to you.
You heard it here, folks.
Seth legit said, you too.
Literally.
And you choose, sir.
You want me to choose if you get Roblox card or Steam?
Well, what do you play?
We'll put it to a
I
coin
don't play
toss.
Steam, so
Oh, coin toss? Can we get a
I don't
coin?
play anything.
Yeah, please do a coin toss. I'm down.
do it.
All right, Tails, you get Roblox. Heads, you get Steam. Hey Google.
Actually, you know what? No.
Hey, Google.
You know what? No.
Oh, you-
No, you know what? Let's just keep it.
You're just gonna keep it the Steam
Safe
card.
choice.
All right.
Safe choice.
So I will be off camera so that these lads don't get doxxed. I do have the Roblox card for Call of Duty Zombies
Call of Duty
and
Zombies?
paintball in the game best known for creating an environment for game design for people of all ages. All yours, you madman.
Oh yeah.
Crazy Luna plays. Absolutely insane. MVP hat trick. I think you got MVP for all like 3 of the games that I got.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
We
pretty
realized,
good.
like, one of the things is that I didn't really need the score. He's way better at scoring than me, so we just had jobs. He's really good at playing defense, put him on defense. I'm really
Harassing.
good at just harassing. I'll
Yeah.
just-
They gave me the space I needed. It's
Yep.
great. All right.
It sounds like you guys had a lot of time, or maybe not even a lot of time,
Well,
but a lot of efficiency in setting up a good strategy,
it
and
wasn't
finding
here,
out what
but-
people's strengths and weaknesses
Yeah,
are.
the first game, we just adapted as we came through.
Can I
Absolutely.
plug something on the stream?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I'm the captain of the Overwatch team, and we have a game tonight at 8 o'clock. So if you guys want to stop by and watch the Overwatch game tonight, it'd be great. It's gonna be a hard-fought match, but I'm looking forward to it. So,
Heck yeah.
so go.
You said 8 p.m.?
8 p.m. Yeah.
8 p.m. CM Mustangs Twitch? Or Bluish Chimp?
Bluish Chimp. Right. Yeah.
Bluish Chimp is Hunter, the goalie from the team that was Blue Side against these guys. So if you want to check out twitch.tv Bluish Chimp at 8 p.m., they will be streaming the CM Mustangs Overwatch game. I personally have watched it myself. I think it's a lot of fun. Bluish Chimp specifically plays healer. And he really likes Baptiste, which I very much respect him for. Nothing like a groovy support.
Keeps us alive. Keeps us alive. All right, we'll see you there.
Absolutely. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of the night. Sorry we didn't get to see every single game, but we saw the ones that mattered, especially for Team 1. Thank you guys.